Aquí vamos tempranito para una excursión. Estamos en el hotel que se llama The White House. Bien cozy, bien retro. Por acá va. Y está fresquito afuera. Espera que estuviera más frío. Este es el lugar. Ahora vamos a buscar desayuno en un lugar que nos dijeron. Así que nada, desayunamos y después nos vamos para la excursión. Las aceras me tripean.
Sí.
Las aceras en este lugar son en madera. Obviamente no es en todo el pueblo, pero en la mayoría de las partes del pueblo son en madera, son en tablones. Nada, seguimos dando una vuelta por ahí. Aquí llegamos a un lugar que nos recomendaron, se llama Lucy Bakery. Y está gufiado. Tú entras por un callejón que si no estás pendiente no lo vas a ver nunca. Nada, entras al callejón y llegas a este recoveco que tiene varios negocios. Y nada, vamos a entrar y vamos a comer algo. Les dejaremos saber cómo sabía todo, si nos acordamos. Y aquí estamos, vamos a coger una excursión en tren. Esta es la estación del tren. Nos vamos ya mismo, lo que llaman el White Pass. Así que ya ahí mismo le dejamos saber.
Everybody in town lost their jobs. Everybody. It was a good job. It was the best job I ever had.
Verificamos
I didn't
el
make the
paso
most
del
of
tren.
it. You are able.
Ahí nos llamaron, así que arrancamos para allá para el tren.
Morning, enjoy.
Thank you. I'll catch up. Hey, thank you.
Have a great trip, you guys. It's gonna be a beautiful one. I wish I was going with you.
Yeah, you can.
So I'll be here when you get back. No, somebody's got to mind the station. Good morning.
3 steps down.
Pretty much.
You wanted it, but
Totally empty on this one, folks.
Vamos para allá.
Let's help balance it out. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, is that a strawberry shirt?
She's probably still.
Yeah. It used to be.
Morning,
full
folks.
dress.
Wherever my steps are down, I got plenty of
Last year was a
options.
full dress.
Well, 3.
She's sprouting.
That's right.
Morning, folks.
Sweet.
Morning.
I'm great. How are you guys?
Great.
Howdy.
Take a seat
Anywhere the steps are down, any side is a good side. Inside's good. No, because you'll either see it on the way up or you're gonna see it on the way down. So it really doesn't matter.
I know how they went online and there was a big bay, right?
Para el lado de acá. Para atrás. Sí. Déjame ver algo.
It's like an old wood burning stove that
¿Es aquí? Sí.
buckle you up. Do you see any buckle? Huh? Yeah.
Bueno, ya invito salimos, así que seguimos grabando más tarde.
Maybe. Yeah. It was a long ferry ride. And then the train all through Canada.
¿Para qué nos vamos ahora?
I remember because we got off at this train station and our buddy Rob, he got some hash and the train stopped. Yeah, he's super cool.
Welcome aboard the famous White Pass and Yukon Route Railroad, constructed over 120 years ago. Today we'll be traveling over 20 miles of narrow gauge track and climbing nearly 3,000 feet in elevation to scale the White Pass summit. Our trip will take about 2.5 hours, and while our train briefly does cross the Canadian border, we stay on board the entire time, so you do not need your passports. At the summit, our train will take a loop in the tracks, which will turn us around so we can face the opposite direction for our return trip to Skagway. So everyone will get to see both sides of the train ride today. We'll have one side going up and the opposite side going down. During our trip, I'll be pointing out some of the scenery and sharing with you some of the history of the White Pass Railroad and the Klondike Gold Rush, which spurred its construction. Folks, my name is Jeff, and I'll be your tour guide and narrator today. Joining me are two amazing and wonderful train agents, Lily and Isaiah. You'll be meeting one of them soon if you haven't already. They'll be coming through your cars to greet you and point out a few of our onboard amenities. Folks, they are very knowledgeable, so please feel free to ask them any questions. Our engineer today is Engineer Ogden, but we won't be seeing too much of him because he's in the cab of our locomotive. We will, however, see our conductor, Conductor Zubel, who's in charge of our train. Assisting her is our brakeman, Brakeman Mukherjee. Folks, on your seats, you should have already found the complimentary copy of the All Aboard magazine. And if not, and you would like any extras, additional copies are located either at the front or rear of your coach car. These guides are full of useful information about the White Pass Skagway area. The back cover folds out into a rail map, which you can use to follow along as we embark from milepost 0, Skagway, Alaska, all the way to the White Pass summit at milepost 20.4. Folks, with all that being said, please sit back, relax, and get ready for our adventure. In the summer of 1897, ships converged on the shores of Skagway, nestled in a fjord and serving as a gateway to the distant Klondike goldfields, luring thousands seeking their fortunes. The Klondike Gold Rush had begun, ignited by the discovery of gold in the Yukon the year prior. Skagway swiftly transformed into a bustling hub as prospectors from far and wide poured in, eager to stake their claim in one of the last remaining frontiers. The story of the White Pass Railroad is intertwined with Skagway and the Klondike Gold Rush, a story of the spirit of adventure and the pursuit of wealth amidst the rugged north. Coming up on our left, you'll see a group of large red buildings. These are our maintenance shops, where the mechanical side of our operation is managed. This is where we maintain a rolling stock of over 80 passenger cars, 15 diesel-electric engines, and 1 steam locomotive. Each of our passenger cars are named after various lakes and rivers throughout Alaska, British Columbia, and Yukon. And sitting just outside the shop is the pride and joy of our fleet, the number 73 steam locomotive. This steam locomotive was built in 1947 by Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Cemetery. It was used from 1897 to 1908 until no space was left, and it was designated a historic site. Some of our most adventurous citizens are buried here, including passengers who crossed from car to car. Folks, as we leave Skagway behind, the Skagway River will be on our left, which we'll see often on our trip today. commemorate Buchanan's enduring legacy.
tremenda vista. aventura espectacular. ¿Te gustó?
Yes, me encantó, me encantó.
Sí, de verdad que otra cosa.
Sí.
Un poco carito, pero las
Bueno.
vistas demasiado. Y el viaje también estuvo bien bueno. La narración estuvo bien buena también. De verdad que la hace. Si vienen para acá, para Skagway, tienen que coger el tren. Sí, de verdad que sí. Y es algo pasivo. Por fin, una de las cosas que hemos hecho que no se me ha lastimado ni la rodilla ni la espalda. Así que ya estamos ready para otra cosa hoy por la tarde.
Exacto.
Y nada, los dejamos otra vez. Oh.